Okay, so a lot of people think I lie about everything, and that's because of my Facebook. It is a joke. Facebook is a joke. What's not a joke is the fact that I can sue New York State for everything it's worth, every last penny. And they've been holding secrets about certain things that they don't want the rest of the country to figure out. So they will settle with me out of court. Um, and it's so cool. However, West Virginia has been getting it a little wrong with me because the cops have fucked with me and shit like that, and they shouldn't be fucking with me because if you fuck with me, I'm not going to stay here once I sue New York State. I'll take that money and I'll run. And so they have a big dilemma, okay? Stop fucking with me. Help me. And it's within your best interest to help me. Because I could buy this entire city. And I do mean that. I could literally buy the entire city of West Virginia, Huntington, West Virginia. And, like, you guys should want to help me. You guys should want to be on my side and actually help me. Because if you do, it'll profit you in the long run. So, whatever senator is in charge of West Virginia, or like the mayor of Huntington, like you might want to wake up to reality, okay? Because of what ex-Governor Pataki did to me, which he committed a hate crime against me. He discriminated. He had my supervisor, Milton Brown, get rid of me because of the fact he thought I was an embarrassment on New York State. Because of the fact I am a female hermaphrodite. Okay? Now, with that being said, he thought I was a gay man. So he wanted me gone because he thought that, like, that was disgusting or whatever. However, it's not disgusting. And to each their own, to each their own. No, I'm not gay. I am an actual female. And yes, I do like men. I'm bisexual though. And didn't take, like, it took years for me to figure that shit out. So, but, with that being said, okay, I am very, very intelligent. Very intelligent. More so than my family could have even pictured or imagined. Okay? I played stupid. I pretended like I couldn't read. I pretended like I couldn't spell. And I did that because my family looked down their nose at me. And all because my mom would say, take what they say with a grain of salt. Even though she knew what I was saying was the God's honest truth, she didn't want people to find out about certain shit, like me being a female hermaphrodite. She didn't want people to know about that. So, that's why she used to tell people, oh, take them with a grain of salt. And she didn't refer to me as he or him or, like, any of that. She referred to me as them. Or my legal name, Adam. But she would also make up nicknames for me. However, she slipped quite a few times in my life and called me Alexis. Quite a few. That's why the name sticks. That and somebody else used to call me it. But this is the God's actual honest truth. So it would be within West Virginia's best interest to help me. And if they do, I will in return help them. So, with that being said, West Virginia, if New York tries to get at me any way possible, stop them. Stop them in their tracks. Stop them dead in their tracks. Okay? It's within your best interest for you to do it. Because think about the cash. Okay? And the reason how I know that Milton Brown did that was because he gave me a paper stating that from the governor. My sister didn't actually realize what papers I had and made me burn it. I'm sure she's sorry now, but my resignment paper from the state of New York does indeed prove, and if they said that I quit, okay, bring me that paper that says that I quit, because guess what? No, I didn't. Which means you forged my signature. And that's a federal offense. Which means the feds could step into New York and go, excuse me, and where are the feds basically located from? Oh, that's right, West Virginia. So, with that being said, the feds could sit there and literally step into New York and go, guess what? We're taking over now. You have no actual say. We are taking control. And people wonder why, like, okay. Like, let's see, how do I put this? Um, People wonder why I haven't gotten killed by now with the big mouth that I have. The reason for it is I have some pretty powerful friends. I've made quite a few friends over my lifetime, and I do mean over my entire lifetime. Some of them I can't remember, some of them I do. Senators, congressmen. Yep. I've met famous people before. Like, hey Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hi, remember me? Or how about Missy Elliott? Is it worth it? Let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. But yes, I actually have met them. Like, it was basically, hi. That's it. But, so, because I'm not one of those people, I don't care that you're famous. You're still a human being. Like, people would say that I'm famous for the shit I post on Facebook, but that's because Facebook is retarded. And everybody thinks that I'm addicted to Johnny. I'm not addicted to Johnny. Johnny is my little brother. And all I want to do is put my head on his chest and fall asleep. Because of the fact, it his presence, it makes me feel the same comfortable way it did when my mom was alive. And it's that simple. Like, I feel comfortable around him. I feel like I don't have to pretend to be somebody I'm not, or to try really hard to get him to sit there and like me or anything like that. I just felt comfortable. And I miss that feeling. Especially seeing as my mom's not around and she was the only other person I felt it with. So, like, anybody would want that feeling back. It reminds you of your mother who passed away, who you loved to pieces. But, okay, so, clarified that. Um, for my sisters back in New York, okay, I really don't remember shit. Really don't. Okay? You need to let go of whatever grudges you hold against me, because if you don't, and I sue New York State, and you're not nice to me, I ain't gonna do shit for you. I literally ain't going to do shit for you. And I can sue also Prestera, because they soaked my insurance company for several years because of the fact they were supposed to be treating me to literally get corrected so I don't look like a man anymore and I look like a normal female. And they finally, after several years, told me, oh no, we can't help you. After you soaked my insurance company all those years. So, yes, I do and indeed can sue Prestera too. That's why I'm not going to Prestera anymore. I'm going to Marshall Psychiatric. And they're helping me. They've already sat there and helped me like so much because of the fact they hooked me up with the right doctors to literally get corrected. So I'm just waiting my appointments next month to start estrogen. Yay! I'm not looking forward to that. It'll make my monthly worse. It will change my voice, and I'm scared for that because I don't know. I like my voice. I like being able to change my voice to make it sound different, things like that. So, but I'm nervous. And I'm nervous about them removing the male part and making the female part look normal again. Because my mom had surgery performed on me when I was a baby to make me look like a normal guy. Or so everyone thought. Except for a small little hole, which was the glitch, which was left over from a drainage tube that didn't close up because I got my monthly. Because I wasn't meant to be a boy. I was meant to be a girl. They were supposed to remove the male part. Unfortunately, they didn't. And they're going to, finally. Which I can't wait for that because I can't feel the thing. I can't feel it. It just, and it grosses me out to even touch it. Like, ugh. So, I'm happy about that. But for anyone who thinks that I might be lying, it's so simple. Come here. I'll pull down my pants and prove it. It's that simple. So, please, don't think I'm lying about that shit. I'm really not. And I can actually prove it. And the reason why my voice sounds fucked up is because they gave me testosterone. That's also what made me grow facial hair. That's also what gave me my build, my height, my nose, everything that you can think of that would make me look like a guy is because of testosterone they gave me. My mom let me dump the bottle out when I was 12 years old. But the damage was already done. So, there you have it. Like, I can literally take a polygraph test and pass. No problem with flying colors. But, okay, so, what else? Trying to think what other questions people would have for me. Would I prefer to be a boy or a girl? Boys are easier. Boys get more things. Boys sit there and basically get whatever the fuck they want in life. But would I want to be one? Not a not a chance in hell. You know why? Because they're disgusting. Men are gross. Yes, we need them to repopulate the earth and shit like that. But they are disgusting. They are, how do I put it? Um, like they just are gross. They do the stupidest things ever. And like I I I don't know. But there you have it. So, um let's see. Any other questions? Oh, the stuff about my state trooper sister, what she did to me, yes, it was true. However, I don't care. And I do mean that. I really don't care. I just wanted her to see it from my point of view. I would never meant for her to get in any trouble if she did. But yes, she actually did indeed force me to sign over my rights to my mom's house. She literally stabbed me in the back at every turn. And after I sat there and I did so much for her, and she had no idea that I was the one doing it. Like her very first car, I gave my mom $500 to go and put towards my car. She took it and bought my sister a car with it. And then she came to me after that and asked me for $500 on top of it to get my sister tires for the car. And I gave it to her. And then my sister totaled that car. And my mom said, "There's this car up the street." She said, "Candy really wants it." She said, "She ain't going to be able to afford it." She said, "Can you?" I looked at her. I said, "How much?" She goes, 3,000. I said, "Fine, here." So her second car, her first car, both came from me. And I don't think she even realized that. But it is entirely true. I really did sit there and buy both the cars for her. I don't know how much the taxes were on the car or how much it costed to register it and stuff like that. But I did give my mom the $3,000 to get it. And it's warm in here. Gotta turn the AC back up. But hopefully people understand now, after watching this, that I am actually normal. I realize I live in one of the worst possible um, like cities in America because the drugs run rampant here. That doesn't mean I'm one. Okay? Just because other people do dumb shit doesn't mean that everybody does. So, but it is within West Virginia's best interest to keep me safe and to help me sue New York State for everything it's worth. I forgive Alfred Ferguson for denying me my name change. I know why he denied me, because when I said male, it showed up that I was lying about my gender. Because I knew inside I wasn't. I know for a fact I'm an actual female. So it did show up that I was lying. That's why he denied me. And I wish that he would correct it and give me the name change that I asked for to be called Alexis Jean Belcher. Because that name fits. It suits me. So, but, okay. If anybody else has any other questions for me, feel free. Hit me up on Facebook. And I'll try to answer the question best way I can. Okay? So peace out, people. Behave. Try to do the right thing. Try. Okay? I'll give you the best advice my mom ever gave me. She said, as long as you try your best, that's all I expect of you. For you just to try your best. It doesn't matter if you succeed, just as long as you do try. So, with that being said, everybody in America, as long as you are trying your best to do the right thing, even if no one else is proud of you, I am. So, peace out. I love you all. Go, go Pittsburgh Steelers, by the way. Best team ever. And remember, New York, if you don't want the rest of the country coming after you, you better, and I do mean you better, not fuck with me or my family. Because if you do, I'm going to blurt out on social media what you've been hiding. And trust me, I do know what I'm talking about. And I'm pretty sure New York, you do too. So, if you don't want the rest of the states to figure out certain things, you better do what I say. Point blank. So, peace out, everyone. Have fun. Try to do the right thing. And make me proud. Do the right thing. It's that simple. Okay. Bye.